Happy New Year, everyone. Ah, it hasn't been that long since I hopped into the PS2, but as I said before, new year, new Let's Play, and kind of the start of another sort of marathon I was gonna do. All of you know I plan to do the Batman games, but well, wow, I can't even talk. But people who know me personally know that my favorite superhero is Spider-Man. So, we're going to start my pseudo marathon of all the Spider Man games. And honestly, I might do one additional game on top of Final Fantasy and Spidey. I just have to figure out what that additional game would be. But this is definitely the first thing I wanted to play for 2024. I'm wondering if this part's going to get copyrighted, but I don't care if it does because I love this opening so much. Like, this is something that they would have definitely done. Like, this looks like something from one of the old movie trailers. Like, this screams early 2000s. And why did they reuse that same shot at the end? I don't get it. Like, I don't hate it or anything. This is something I always notice. And now it's time for one of the best menu themes in video game history. I forgot to turn on my controller. Look out! Here comes the Spider-Man. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I would just sit here and listen to the theme. Okay, so I did technically play this a long time ago, but I hadn't finished the game. So I was debating on whether or not to start the game over completely with like no combos, or just start game over from my old save and keep some of my combos. I think I'm gonna go for the latter option for Let's Play's sake, just because I have played this before, and combos just give you more versatility. Like, I don't know if any of them are more powerful than your other moves, so I'm just gonna play through my old save, but obviously start the game over from the start. So yeah, I didn't make it that far. I only got to like the Oscorp level, so, and I haven't played in like years. So I do remember most of the game, but other parts of it are still like hazy to me. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is going to be fun and also annoying.
This is how my story begins. My Uncle Ben and Aunt May raised me like a son. They never had much money, though. I thought my powers could help make up for that. The last time I saw Uncle Ben alive, we argued. I took out my frustration in the ring. Poor Bonesaw never even saw me coming. The fight promoter cheated me, so I didn't think it was my problem when he got robbed.
12 Henry, call back on that 187 in connection with the carjacking at the 42nd Street Library.
10-4. Suspect believed to be a member of the Skulls gang. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if there are people who have not played this before, but every level starts with like a little tip like this, and most of the tips are referencing what's going on in the level itself, or a specific move you should do in order to progress further in the game.
Murdered. I have to find the guy who did it.
Like, a movie-based game took their time and wanted to make a quality product.
Peter Parker can do at this point. What's Spider-Man is a different story.
when they go out of their way to get some of the actors from the movies to be in the game. Yeah, I know they got Toby for sure, but I can't remember if they got
This is supposed to be the Skull's territory. I'll find Uncle Ben's killer if I have to go through every one of the Skulls to do it.
I almost want to call him Norman Reedus, but I know that's not his name. Oh, by the way, I already gotten this one, but I know that there's a golden spider right underneath this gargoyle that Peter leaves his clothes on. I know that for a fact. But, yeah, this is Spider-Man PS2. One of the oldest Spider-Man games. And also what, the third 3D Spider-Man game that doesn't let you touch the ground?
Back off, ugly.
Handspring.
I didn't know anything, but I'm just getting started.
It is insane just how much this game
Here's a tip for when you're on the side
inspired the Insomniac games.
Press the zip line button, you'll zip in the direction you're from. Of course, you'd know this if you played the basic tutorial, but I guess you're just cooler than the rest of us.
I mean, Bruce Campbell said it, not me. But I did replay the tutorial off screen because I figured that no one would want to sit through me playing through the tutorial. Man, I cannot talk today. Probably because it's early in the morning. But I figured no one would want to see me sit through the tutorial of the game, so I just decided to do that off screen. So unfortunately, you missed a bit of Bruce Campbell. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go higher and higher. There we go. Bye-bye. Now, there's one thing I do have to check. Okay, I am playing on enhanced controls. Because I bring up to my friends all the time, this PS2 game is essentially just a remake.
One of these losers is gonna give me some answers.
It's just essentially a remake of the old PS1 games. So, when they were making this game, they offered players who are more familiar with the PS1 game the option of playing with the original controls. Because I played the original PS1 game a long time ago, and the control scheme is essentially the same. Especially when it comes to switching between your different web-based attacks. But in the enhanced version, the biggest thing that changes is the fact that you can... No, I gotta go higher. Yeah, I don't know why I'm bumping into walls. Here we go. Yeah, I gotta pay attention to the height meter. What was my other combo? Oh, there they are. But in the classic controls, for example, I would have to use like triangle and then flick the stick up
That murderer can't get away from me.
to do impact webbing. But when I'm playing with the enhanced controls, I just have to hold L2 and press the triangle button, I think. Also, in the PS1 game, it was very limited in terms of like everything. But in those games, they gave you a plot reason for why Peter couldn't go on the ground or go too low to the ground. But in this game, it's just like, no, there is no explanation. It's just simply Peter Parker can't be on the streets in this game. Also, your double jump is a little off because it's not like later games where you can like delay when you activate the second one. You have to do it immediately, else it just won't come out. Also, you can't jump on enemies and ride on their heads. If I can get on the head again. There we go. You can make them move and you can punch them too. It's fucking great.
A carjacker killed an old man earlier today. The
killer's a skull. Where is he?
I can't tell you. He killed me.
What makes you think I won't?
Ah! No! Got you on a spike. He's probably in that little shipping warehouse. It's right on the river. That's all I know.
Thanks.
I can't remember where it was, but I think I had Spider-Man 2, no, Spider-Man 1 on VHS, or it was DVD. And somebody in the comments let me know about this, but there was like this bonus, and it was basically a promotion for the game when they went through the first 3 levels and explaining like all the tips that players would need to get through the first 3 levels. And I remember I watched that so many times as a kid, and that made me want to get this game. To the point when I finally did get the game, I had seen that video so many times, I knew how to get through the first 3 levels perfectly. Like, someone let me know where that was from. I know it was a thing, but I just can't remember where it was available to watch. Aha. This blue spider logo always usually means a mission end. Or your objective. There we go.
Sounds like the police are closing in. They can have whatever's left after I'm done.
Yeah, part of the point of this Let's Play is to go through, you know, a bunch of the different abilities and mechanics that this game introduced to the Spider-Man game universe, and as well as acknowledge some of the things that Insomniac took from this game and put into theirs. But again, I wanted to say Happy New Year, everyone. This is going to be the fun way to start the year. I hope you guys all had a safe but enjoyable New Year's last night. I ended up just hanging out with the family and just relaxing for the most part. And we had pizza. It was pretty great. But expect a couple more parts of this today. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.